Hi, in this example, we have five different states and each state has got five different cities. These states could be the regional offices of a firm and the cities could be the local offices. Now we wish to enter the data for employees. We have employee IDs over here and employee names over here. And we would like to enter the states by using data validation. Okay. And by creating a drop down list for it so that there are no errors and it is quick to do. Same way we would like to do it for city also. But the problem is if we create by using data validation cities, we would like the respective cities to appear over here. Meaning, if I choose Maharashtra, only the cities belonging to Maharashtra should appear in the drop down list for city. And likewise for Karnataka, all the cities belonging to Karnataka only should appear over here, right? Okay, so how do we do that? Like I said, the tasks are listed here. Task number one, create drop-down list for states. Okay, let us do that first. That's pretty easy. Come to the first cell over here and click on data and click on under data tools, data validation. Under data validation, choose allow and choose list. So allow list, but from where? So we need to give the source for the list where the city names are listed. Obviously, we choose this. That's it. Nothing more needs to be done. Just click OK, right? And you can see here, you will be able to get all the states AP, Maharashtra, Gujarat, MP, and Karnataka, right? Now, we want them for all. So, we are just going to drag it down so that it will be carried forward. You can check for all the places, right? So we are done with the task one. We have created a drop down list for states. Now we want to create a drop down list for cities, but we would like it to be dependent upon the state chosen over here. To do that, we need to do one small trick. First, what we will do is we need to name these states. For example, AP should be named as a row heading for these cities which belong to AP, right? And likewise for all, for which we have been given under name manager a beautiful provision. Select all the states and all the cities respectively. Okay, go to formula and create from selection. So, create from selection, it is asking create names from the values in the list. So, where are our names of the states given? The names of the states are given in column. So, we remove this row and left column contains the names. And we just click OK. So, we have named them. Shall we see what is it this? Under the name manager, you can see AP. AP means it is a range actually of the cities belonging to the state. Okay, so all the cities belonging to AP would form a range and that would be referred or named as AP, and likewise all of them. So having accomplished this task, now our job is relatively easy. Like states we are done with, now we need to do cities, right? So how do we do for cities? Again uh, go to data and data validation. All right, and now click from the list, right? Now in the source we want to give the list, but which list can you give? We want the list to be dependent upon the state chosen. So that is why we have used the trick of naming the state cells which we are going to use, and for which the ideal formula to be used is indirect. So we write here is equal to INDIRECT, indirect. And indirect what? That means if we want a city list of city or range over here, it should be given by what is given in this. So we just click this, right? Okay, by default it chooses absolute value, but we don't want absolute value, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this, and I want to put the value E12. So I will simply write E12. Okay. So just pay attention here. This is the most crucial. We want a list which is named in a cell which is given here, and that cell name represents a range. What range does it represent? It represents the cities for that. That's how we have named it. That's it we need to do, and click OK. Okay. Now, what does it say? The source currently evaluates to an error. Do you want to continue? Why is there error? There is error because the state uh, cell which we have kept here is empty now. Doesn't matter, we'll just click yes, and our job is done, right? So first we should select the state. I'm going to select some state. Let me select Gujarat, for example, right? Here is Gujarat, and you can see Vadodara, Gandhinagar, Surat, Bharuch, and Ahmedabad. And now we come over to city and click on this, and we can see Vadodara, Gandhinagar, Surat, Bharuch, and Ahmedabad. Shall we try and change it and see here? Let us change it. Okay. We'll take Maharashtra and now see what city choices it gives here. And it is giving Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur, Aurangabad, and Kolhapur. So it is giving the cities of Maharashtra, right? So I'm selecting Pune over here. So likewise, we could pretty much select both these cells and just copy the formulas or the data validations down, right? So you'll find all of Maharashtra because it was chosen, but you can go over here, right, and choose some other state, let's say MP, and you come over here and choose the city. Now it is going to show MP cities, right? And here let us select something else. I'm going to choose Karnataka, and I'm going to see Karnataka over here. Okay, I'll choose Hubli, and here let me choose another one. Okay, I'll choose MP, or I'll choose AP, and now we are going to see all the cities belonging to AP, and that's it, which is left. MP, Maharashtra, Karnataka, AP, and so on. Okay, so isn't this great? It's pretty useful when we have to enter data without making a mistake and we want to do it fast. So we can create drop down list pretty much easily by using data validation, and in that create from list, right? So choose list for that. But for dependent list, what you do is use a formula called indirect, INDIRECT. Use formula indirect and use this particular cell which lists the state. And because the states have been named as a range of the cities of that state, it works well. So this is the trick to be used, and that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to get notifications, and share it with your friends if you find it useful.